Hopefully I can find it on here. There we go, I got it. Okay, Cinnamon, how will my relationship be like with Jamel? Well, it looks like pretty soon things change for the better, and like it feels like you can breathe a sigh of relief. You also you may be like listening to your intuition. Your relationship should improve. I don't know that it ever gets to exactly where you want it to be. I think he still always pulls the bullshit where he pulls his energy back or you don't hear from him for a while. But it looks like things move forward a little bit over the next couple of weeks, and you should be feeling like at least you're a little bit more on the same page. I have to plug this in. I don't know. He needs to like conquer his fears or something around this situation. Like whatever it is that's scaring him so much, he's got to get past it. Otherwise, he's never going to move forward. But his whole life, like he's going to be running away from things that frighten him forever. He's got to get it together. But it looks like he does a little bit in this week and next week. Adriana Love. Got the Magician. You can pretty much manifest anything you want right now with the Magician. So put out into the universe what you want. You could have a new romantic interest come in. There may be a Pisces. Got an air sign coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You've got a Capricorn here. You have starting a new journey on the horizon. Fire sign comes in with a lot of ambition, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You may have some choices over the next couple of weeks, even the next couple of months. You might have some choices in which way you're going to take your love life. But I like that you have choices that you can explore. Let's see what happens. And with the Magician, put out into the universe exactly what you want. Exactly the kind of person you're looking for, because you just may get it. They just might show up. Shaivish, what's next for me and the Cancer's relationship? All right, I don't know like where you are right now in the relationship, but it looks like it takes a romantic turn. Neither one of you are holding yourselves back, and things start to move forward a little bit more. The hard work you've put into this situation should be coming back to you. So I think you're moving forward. I'm not seeing a commitment yet, but that's okay. Doesn't mean it's not happening. It just may not be just yet. I think that the relationship moves forward. You may be spending more time together. The hard work you've put in is coming back to you, and you could be starting a new journey together. Talia, general finance reading for February. Got some financial stability coming in between now and February. It looks like you're prepared to push your financial future forward with choices. So you may have a couple of different streams of income coming in. Yeah, no longer feeling so weighed down by the weight of the world, and negativity moves into the past. 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Rods. Your finances are improving between now and February. You should be feeling a little bit more confident come February. April, what did A the Taurus feel about me today? Nothing romantic, okay. They may have felt like you've grown and changed a lot, or that you went through a huge transformation. You're not holding yourself back so much. You're coming off very grounded and stable, but you're also coming off like you're moving forward. I think that they may think that you've changed a lot or you've grown a lot. That's what comes up today. Or that you're in the middle of a transformation. Found in Wonderland. Love reading for me and my boyfriend. Anything that I need to know. All right, I don't know where you guys are in the relationship, but it does look like you may be going through something in the near future that makes you either feel a little bit weak, or there could be a weak part of the relationship that gets exposed. It's not the biggest of deals. It seems like you guys move past it pretty quickly, but something may get exposed that needs to be addressed. It could even cause a little bit of an argument. It does look like the relationship changes for the better in the near future. And you may be, well, you got divine timing, but, and you're heading towards all 10 cups being full, but there may be a couple of things that pop up along the way that need to be addressed that could cause arguments, and you may find that you're not on the same page. That's okay. It still looks like you're going to make it through whatever it is that comes up. But these judgments in reverse, which means the timing isn't great right now. However, you do have the 10 of cups, so you're heading for the 10 cups being full. This just may be a relationship that goes through a little bit of ups and downs, but otherwise I think it looks okay. It looks like you guys can work it out. Cinnamon, I've been sleeping like all week. I've been manifesting anything as I sleep. It just shows that somebody from your past may be coming back, but nothing else of significance while you're sleeping, no. No, Anna, I didn't do one for you last time. So put one in here now and I'll answer it. I definitely didn't do one for you last time. I know I didn't. Put one in here so that I could, because I don't want to miss it again. Ronnie, I've been off of Facebook for about a year. Has anyone in particular check and see or have noticed? Yeah, people notice. People definitely notice. Although, you know, sometimes I think, well, like, I haven't really been on it in like 6 years. I went on, it was about 6 years, and then I went on when Avery was born for the first time in like 5 or 6 years. And I noticed that, like, people would be like tagging me in things or asking me questions, and it's like, haven't you realized I haven't been on in years? Like, you didn't see me post anything. And then I answered somebody. This is terrible, I'm laughing. I answered somebody a question that he had asked me, and I replied to it, and my brother sends me a text message, and he was like, remove that last comment. And I was like, why? And he's like, because he passed away. And I was like, well, I didn't know. And he was like, well, remove it. And then I couldn't figure out how to remove it. But, you know, like, not for nothing, if you want to reach me, like, don't contact me through fucking Facebook. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, anyway, I couldn't figure out how to, and I'm like, I'm not taking it down. I didn't know. Okay, has anyone in particular noticed and checked? Yeah, you see, people check all the time. Yeah. Thing is that, like, it's hard to lock in who it is that's checking, because people check. Like, that's just it. And, like, it's like random people. And I know that because I've done it myself. Like, I've seen, like, I saw somebody posted something, and their profile picture, I couldn't tell what it was. So I clicked on it and took me to their page. And then all of a sudden I started looking through all of their pictures, and I'm like, what the fuck am I looking at this? My point is that people do wander in there. So it shows an earth sign here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. But their chances are, there, over the course of the year, many people have stopped in and looked at that. Tag you and shit. You haven't even been on. It's like, didn't you notice I'm not responding? I don't answer the messenger, and you can tell when somebody read it, but yet people still send them. Actually, somebody contacted me today letting me know that somebody else that we're mutually friends with lost a family member. And I'm glad that she did because I wouldn't have seen it. But that's my point. You know, like somebody knows enough to let me reach out because she probably doesn't know. Anyway, yes, I think people do. And earth signs come up strongest, but I would say everybody. Not everyone, but just willy-nilly people stop in and look. And tag you in crap. And then you tagged in something and other people see it. Like my brother just tagged me in something. And I went to it just to see what it was. It was a picture of Avery. So I shared it, but I put pictures up of her birthday. But then that was it. I don't want to see the bullshit. Kira tomorrow. Tomorrow, it looks like you may be working on a creative project of some sort, or you could be hanging out with a creative person. Somebody who, I don't know, they have a creative aspect to them. Or you're doing something creative yourself. Life seems to move forward tomorrow. You have a wish tomorrow, put it out into the universe. You might feel like the 10 Cups is in reverse, but even in reverse, I feel like the 10 Cups isn't bad. It's one of the best cards to get when it's upright. When it's in reverse, it's not awful. Overall, I would say the energy tomorrow is a little adventurous, a little bit creative. You got a little bit of good luck coming in here with the Wheel of Fortune. It looks like pretty much an average day, but it's not a bad day. It's all right. Kira, love. Got the Empress here. First card that comes up around you. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Even if it's slow and steady wins the race, your persistence when it comes to love pays off. Got a Taurus coming in. You got a creative person coming in that could be a Pisces. It doesn't have to be, though. It could be. Feeling prepared and you have a wish around love. Four of Cups. There could be somebody around you right now that's very interested in you that either you haven't noticed or they haven't made themselves known yet. It also looks like Six of Pentacles and the Six of Rods and the Sun. Happiness comes in around a relationship that's well balanced where two people are putting in equal amounts of effort and there's success around it. Soulmate connection comes in. Okay, you've got a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You have a Gemini. Out of the clear blue sky, all of a sudden you're going to have choices. I think the next relationship you enter into is going to be a soulmate connection. My God, Empress, I was just fucking thinking that same shit for myself. I was just thinking the same thing because now I'm getting frustrated with Weight Watchers. The scale hasn't moved and I'm getting frustrated. I'm still like, I weighed myself yesterday, it was 164. So, I don't know. I was thinking, I'm going to Florida at the end of the month. And for me to be on anything crazy like keto or one meal a day, it's just not going to work when I'm in Florida. It's just not going to happen, you know? So, do I want to do one meal a day between now and then? I'm telling you, I can't fucking stand this. It's very frustrating. Honestly, to be honest with you, I would say keto and one meal a day is better than a water fast. I don't think that you should not eat. I just don't. I mean, fasting, intermittent fasting is fine, but I don't know how long you plan on being on a water fast. I wouldn't recommend it. I would say one meal a day in keto, as long as it's manageable. You know, I can't go to Florida and like be around my family and being in and out and not being able to meal prep. You know what I'm saying? It's just not going to work for me. Now, then if I come back from Florida, it's the beginning of February. And I'm like, oh, am I going to start keto? My birthday's in March. What am I going to do? Eat fucking avocados on my birthday? You know? So it's very frustrating. Very frustrating. And I didn't even go for a run today because I'm like fucking annoyed. I'm like, I'm tired of going out and running every day and the scale's not moving. Anyway, it's my rant. Well, that's the thing about Facebook. I know people do that. Like, or people go on, like sometimes people will go on each other's things and like, like I used to work with this guy who used to like, I don't know, have arguments with people, and like other people would take screenshots and send it to me. I'm like, there's a reason why I'm not on it. I don't go on it and look for myself because I don't want to see it. I don't. It's low vibration. It's that brings you down. That shit brings you down. I don't want to. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear fighting about politics. I don't care about what your side is. I don't care what your thoughts are. I don't want to watch each other calling people names. It's not. What good does it do for any of us? You're going to change anyone's mind? No. So shut the fuck up. But it's true. But people thrive off of that. And it's just, it's so addicting. Anyway, I was on 5 minutes the other day and I was fucking annoyed. And I'm like, see, this is why I don't go on. I would just delete my account, but then you want to deal with the dramatics of all that? Just leave it and ignore it. April, about A the Taurus. Was he romantically interested in me at all? I don't really think so. I get 33% chance, which would be, I mean, he's at least mildly interested, or he's interested enough to be friends or to be there. And the hangman's in reverse, which could mean that he could see the situation going forward, but it may only be a friendly thing. Because you got the king here of swords, which is kind of like sharp energy. I don't know. I would say that this person would entertain a friendship or maybe see what happens in the near future, but it doesn't look like they're looking for anything romantic right now. Little Virgo, love reading between me and Osmar the Cancer. All right, I don't know where you guys are in the relationship, but the Virgo card, this could be you, or it could be with the Hermit. It could be that there's a little bit of silence between the two of you, or communication is down, or it could be going down. Judgment's in reverse. So the timing around this situation may not be great, and you might be feeling like you've been treated unfairly. I would say that there could be a small little argument in between the two of you with the Five of Wands. At some point, you may feel like you want to turn around and walk away from this person. I think you may lose interest in them. I mean, at some point, you might lose interest in them, and then they may come back a little bit more persistent, and then the relationship can strengthen, and you could have success. But you might need to pull your energy way back at some point to see them really step in or take a big step forward or put in enough effort. April, this coming week and weekend. This coming week, it looks like you got growth and transformation coming in around you, and your life is moving forward. Six of Pentacles. Maybe feeling like you're getting a lot of respect at work, or you could even be getting better compensated. Life goes back into balance with the Two of Pentacles, and you're feeling prepared. Towards the weekend, it looks like you may have some choices as to what you want to do this weekend. And you have here the Four of Swords, which could be rest, relaxation, taking time for yourself. maybe spending time next weekend with a Scorpio. And you could have a new love interest come in sometime next week. Maybe the new love interest is a Scorpio. Found in Wonderland. Is my boyfriend happy and serious about me? I would say he's happy. The devil is here. There's something that interferes with this situation, or something that will be interfering with this situation. The devil could be anything from jealousy to some sort of an earthly pleasure, like somebody spends too much money or somebody drinks too much. Something at some point, there's going to be an issue in this relationship where I don't know that the two of you are always going to be on the same page. I don't know how long you've been together, but you might not be on the same page. You may be much more serious at this point than he is. He's happy right now, but I don't think he takes it as serious as you do. Empress, which would give me the best results? Keto, 1 meal a day, or water fast? Okay, let's see. Keto. One meal a day. I would do keto, 1 meal a day. Water fast. I would do keto, 1 meal a day. I don't know. Water fast, you'll lose a lot of water quickly, but it's water weight. And you're going to be really hungry. I would do keto, 1 meal a day. If you can stick to that, I think that you'll be in a good place. So frustrating. So frustrating. Anthony, I tried to talk to the Capricorn yesterday to receive my birthday present, but she blocked me on Facebook. What's wrong and what will happen in the near future? I went, why would she block you? That's weird. I'm surprised that she blocked you. Nothing else has happened between you and her. She just received gifts from you and blocked you. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, it shows here, okay, that you're going to be starting a new journey with her. It shows that things can move forward quickly. There could be success around the situation. The Chariot is like the relationship moves forward. I don't know why she would block you. Love cup is full, and so is the Wheel of Fortune, which would be good luck around the situation. I don't know why she would block you. If nothing else happened, you didn't have any other words with her or anything, then I can't understand why she would block you. Cinnamon, will me and Jamel go public with our relationship, and what might people think of this? All right, here, this is the thing. It does look like you are going to go public at some point. But my thing here is if this is somebody that wants to keep the relationship secret, to me, that's a bad sign. If it's like going on a long time, a couple months, that's fine. But I mean, if you're going a year and the relationship is still secret, reassess where you are with this person, because why would it be secret? Like what? And who cares what other people think? You know what I mean? Like, what would be the point of keeping it secret? A few months just to see how things go? Okay, that's fine. I don't think that people are going to think too much. The happiness card is here. They may be happy for you. They may not think all that much about it. They may think that your guys are good together. I don't think anybody really makes a big deal about it. But like I said, a few months you guys are together and it's not public knowledge, I'm okay with that. If it's like a year or so, then I would think about what you want. Because why should you not be public? Nina, what do you see for me in the Gemini coming? Okay, I don't know where you are right now in the relationship, but it kind of waffles back and forth. Empress here is good. It's love, money, abundance, fertility, affection. This is good. But then there's a tower moment. I don't know if this has happened yet, but there may be disappointment around the situation. The cards indicate that you need to listen to your intuition because you know what's up. You just have to make the decision as to where you want the situation to go. And it looks like you might always be feeling kind of burdened by the situation. Like it never really moves forward to where you want it to be. Yeah, you may feel like he holds himself back. And the love cup here is in reverse. So I don't know. This could be you running out of love for him. You may feel like, I don't know, it's not really going anywhere. Cinnamon, if you need to gain weight, you just have to, you got to increase your calories. I wouldn't, but I would, I mean, look, this is only my opinion. I would use like healthy calories. Like I would increase, like nuts are very high in calories. A lot of beans are high in calories. I wouldn't like eat like an overabundance of ice cream. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I would choose like good nutrient dense calories and high calories. I would try to stay away from potatoes. I know it sounds really stupid because potatoes are known to be fattening, but from what they say is that they fill you up faster than you can eat too much. You know what I mean? So you'll get full before you eat too much calories from potatoes. Whereas I think with nuts, you can really put away a lot of nuts. Gia, when will my finances improve? Finances. Before the end of the winter, you should see a significant difference. Cindy, is my ex the Pisces my twin flame? No. I don't do the twin flame thing. People get really caught up in this twin flame nonsense, and then they wind up chasing around somebody that doesn't want to be with them, and they believe. No, I don't get into the twin flame thing. But let's see what the cards say. No, the cards don't think so either. The thing with the twin flame thing, and even soulmate relationships, like I'll get people that email me, well, I was told by a reader he's my soulmate, and he's supposed to run away from me, and I'm supposed to chase him, and at some point he's going to stop running, and at some point, and I'm like, no. No, do not run after anybody who is telling you that they don't want to be with you. Let go of the twin flame soulmate nonsense and just continue through your life enjoying the relationships and the opportunities that you have in front of you without labeling it as what this has to be a soulmate, a twin flame, or anything else. Because if it's not, if it's not your twin flame, is it any less of a significant relationship? No. If it is a twin flame, do you want to spend the next 10 years chasing after someone that doesn't want you? No. So don't even, I always tell people, don't even think of it like that. It's the same thing with marriage. If you're dating someone right now and you're not going to marry him, say the cards indicate, I don't see marriage coming, would you dump him? But you're in the middle of a great relationship. Oh, but the cards don't say marriage, so I'm going to dump him. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I just think that locking those labels into certain things, it does more harm than good. It does more harm than good. So I don't even really believe in it. I just don't. The older I get, the less I believe in any of that shit. Soulmate relationships, possibly. Because, well, I got theories about them too. I do. I got theories about them. But soulmates make more sense because there are some people that are brought to us that are supposed to teach us something we're supposed to learn from. But any of this idea about well, he's supposed to treat me horribly, or I'm supposed to chase after him, or at some point he's going to stop running. I don't buy it. I don't believe it. If someone's telling you that that they want to be out of the relationship, I would swallow that pill and move forward with your life. If at some point they come back, then they come back, and then you see where you're at. But I would be careful with that kind of stuff. Gio, when will I get married? I don't know. I can't tell anyone when they're going to get married. Marriage, losing weight, getting pregnant, all of that stuff is free will. Somebody can ask you tomorrow to marry them, and if you decide to cheat like hell on the guy and he finds out, then you're not going to get married. You know what I mean? Like, there is no like specific date that is written in the stars that says that you're going to get married. I mean, not everybody gets married. Some people are they live with somebody for 50 years and they never marry them. To me, that's a marriage, whether it's legal or not. But I can't tell anybody when they're going to get married. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know for anybody. I can tell you, if you're in a relationship right now, what the potential is of marrying the person that you're with right now. But pulling a random date out of the sky, I can't do that. I don't know. Kira, Daniel's feelings and actions towards me. Well, right now he's got the Knight of Swords in reverse and the Two of Cups in reverse, and he's got the Ace of Swords. So his feelings right now are that things are okay the way they are, and I don't think he's looking to reconnect at this point. With the Knight of Swords in reverse, it could be a couple of days before you hear from him. He's feeling unsuccessful around the situation. He's dealing with a demon right now. This could be a work thing. This could be anything. But I would say that you'll probably hear from him sometime this week. But I don't know that he's looking to get back with the Two of Cups in reverse. He may be thinking that this is for the best. Cinnamon, you know what? I don't want to tell you to do this because I think it's unhealthy, but it might work. I don't remember if it was some actor. I don't remember who it was. Needed to gain weight for a part, like a substantial amount of weight. And what that they used to do is they used to take Haagen-Dazs ice cream and melt it, like in the microwave, and drink it. But that's like the sugar and the fat, and that is so unhealthy. But in that industry, they don't care. Like, they don't care. Just like with like vocalists, they don't care if you blow out your vocal cords. If you got to perform, they'll pump you up with steroids and send you out and make you sing. And they don't care if you have a heart attack from gaining a ton of weight and then they make you lose it. Like who was it that got very thin for a movie? Didn't even recognize him. What's his name? Joaquin Phoenix got pretty thin for the Joker, but it wasn't him. It was somebody else. Damn, I can't remember who it was. Was it 50 Cent? Maybe it was 50 Cent. Maybe it was him. I don't remember the movie, but I just remember thinking, God, I didn't even recognize him. Butterfly, what are Kim's thoughts on H? Emperor's in reverse. May think that this person is a little bit controlling or manipulating in some way. Does care about this person very much. Thinks that this person is, like, things could change between the two of them quickly, or things may have recently changed for them quickly. Love cup is full. This person honestly cares about H. Feels very connected to H, but may feel like H is a little bit too controlling. She may need a little bit more freedom. I think she cares very much for that person. Question, is my investment going to go down a lot before it goes up? Or is it going to go down a lot before it goes up? at a 70% chance, yes, it does go down significantly before it goes back up. I don't know, that makes me nervous. Just because I feel like everything is so uncertain these days. Like everything is just up in the air. That makes me a little bit nervous. I would tell you to go with your gut on that. Listen to your intuition. Oh yeah, Ensure could help with the weight gain. Yeah, that's a good one too. Elizabeth, what's coming in for me in love and career in the next 30 days? Okay, when it comes to career, you've got the Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, and the Emperor here, which means that you may be you could be getting a job where you're upgrading and becoming the boss, or your boss could be helping you with something, a promotion or something. You have the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, which would be a long-term business relationship that produces a lot of money or a stable income. Eight of Pentacles, going back to school, learning a new area of study, or it could be on-the-job training. Whatever it is, it's positive. Being guided by the divine around your career. You may have suffered from a disappointment, or there could be a little disappointment, but it's not the biggest of deals because your career is moving forward pretty quickly. When it comes to love, you've got a Cancer, a Capricorn, and Aries coming in. If you're not with anyone right now, there's new opportunities coming in, and somebody who you haven't seen or spoken to may be reaching out, or you may run into them in like a divine timing sort of way. That person could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And if you did reconnect with them, it would be slow and steady wins the race, but you could be building something on solid ground. Seems though like the Capricorn, Cancer, and Aries come in much stronger though than that other person. But let's see what happens. Phantom, who might come my way regarding love? Gemini. No longer holding yourself back. You've got the love cup full. You've got a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, a Sagittarius, and a Gemini here. And things are changing around your love life for the better quickly, and you're prepared for it. You've got some options coming in quickly. Kiki, if I text Patrick M, what's he going to say to me? I wouldn't text him right now, only because it looks like you would be disappointed or feel regretful. It may not be available right now. I would wait until tomorrow or sometime early this week. The timing looks better. If you text this, he will get back to you. I can't tell you exactly what he's going to say. I don't know. But I would say that there would be opportunity to either have a good conversation with him that leads to more Four of Wands. There's potential around moving this relationship forward to the next level. So if you guys don't normally talk, you could be talking more. If you normally talk every now and again, that could stabilize, or you may even start seeing him. I wouldn't do it tonight, though. I would wait until either tomorrow night or like early this week. Mustafa, how did the female M think and feel about my messages today? We had a text argument, and it turned out kind of mean. Okay, let's see. Maybe felt a little bit hurt or betrayed. Could feel like you were trying to control the situation, and may feel like she's walking away from you, and you may not hear from her for a while. She's pulling her energy back, or she's walking away a bit. She was hurt. That's all right. You know, you had to get your point across. Mustafa, will the female M have her mom call my parents to complain about our argument because some other form of drama in the near future? Yeah. Yeah, she's going to. Um, Found in Wonderland is Aries being faithful. Yeah, I think so. Uh-huh. Mustafa, how does my academic advisor, the female bee, currently think and feel about me? Feels like you have a lot of potential. You're not holding yourself back. You may have turned a corner in this person's eyes recently. They think very highly of you, and they think that you're moving forward. Slow and steady wins the race, but that you're making a very stable foundation for yourself. And they think that you're going to be successful and happy. Lady, is my father's toxic energy causing me bad luck? You know what? Somebody once said to me, I don't remember what we were talking about or who we were even talking about, but she said something to the fact that sins of a father, the daughter can carry on, like, it's like something to the effect, and I wasn't having a reading with anyone. This was a woman that I work with. We were just having a conversation about something. She said something, the sins of a father can affect the daughter, right? Which to me, like, that's like the daughter gets bad karma for the father's sins. Like, that shit, that, I've got enough problems. I got to deal with somebody else's shit. I'm going to ask the cards, but what I think that you can kind of shield yourself from that. I would wear a black tourmaline, or I like black obsidian, you know, whatever you prefer, but a black stone of some type for protection. And I would just make sure that you cleanse it a lot. Also, malachite is great, but just make sure that you cleanse it frequently because it picks up a lot of negativity. I'm only actually getting a 33% chance that his toxic ways are affecting you. But if you feel like they are, or if that's in your head, I feel like that can come, like, you can manifest that because it's something that you thought of. And when this woman said it to me, like, it stuck with me, right? Because, like, I'm repeating it now and I've thought about it before. So I'm going to research that and see if I can come up with a why. Like, I should have just asked her exactly what she meant, but we were at work and I think that somebody came in and, like, we just had to wrap up the conversation, you know. I'm going to research it more to see if I can come up with anything, because when she said that to me, it stuck with me. And I wonder if, you know, another thing to, like, similar to that is like something being spoken over you, right? So, my friend Lori, the one that does Passages of Light, I had asked her this question. And it was funny because the night before I was supposed to have a phone appointment with her. And I don't remember if she forgot. I don't remember what happened, but it was like a half hour later and I reached out to her and something had come up and we had to reschedule. And it was no big deal. I mean, I'm home. So whether we do it on Monday night or we do it Tuesday morning, it's no big deal. But it's like, once again, something got delayed. And she actually mentioned that to me. She said, you know, when it happened, I thought, I feel like I always do that to Danny, because a couple of times she's had to, like, last minute reschedule, which, like I said, if you got an emergency or something, I'm here. So I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'll talk to you the day after. I'll live. It's fine. But my question to her was, over the course of my life, I have had people, like, things have always, like, seemed to be a letdown. Like, if I'm looking forward to something, for whatever the reason is, it doesn't happen. And it's not like one person, it's like anybody. Like, I made plans once to go I mean, I've made plans several times to go to the shore, and I made the plans in advance just for the day, and for whatever reason, they fall through. One Monday, I took off. I had 5 classes on Monday. I don't get paid if I don't teach, so I'd lost 5 classes to go to Woodstock with one of my friends. Of course, she was off on Monday, so we went around her schedule because that's what I do. I let everybody else, I suck it up. Meanwhile, nobody does that for me. But we were going to go to Woodstock, and it rained that day, like torrential rain, so we didn't go. Like, it just always seems to happen. So I asked her, I said, why do you think that I always get let down? Whatever, no matter what the situation is or how stupid it might be, the plans fall through. So she said that it could be something that was like spoken over me as a child, and that I kind of absorbed it. It's funny because I was thinking about this today. When I was really little, I took ice skating lessons, and they were on Tuesdays. No, maybe they were on Wednesdays. I think they were on Wednesdays. And my grandfather was normally off on Tuesday. I mean, I was little. I was like 3 or 4. And he had switched his day off or something because he was going to take me to my ice skating lesson. And his car broke down, and we didn't make it to the lesson. And I remember being really disappointed. So I wonder if, like, that feeling is something that I remanifest constantly, right? And it's always like that disappointment. Odd though, because I remember that my grandparents made it up to me and they took me ice skating on a Sunday, but it wasn't my lesson. It was, I don't know. Anyway, so what I'm saying here is that it could be something that you've been thinking about so much that you're actually manifesting it. And I'm wondering if I'm doing the same. So I asked Lori, and she said that you can talk yourself out of that by saying things like, I remove any spoken words. So any words that have been spoken over me, I remove them. I remove any toxicity that could be affecting me. I remove other people's whatever, and it no longer affects me. And you just keep putting that out into the universe so that you reflect that back rather than the toxic situation. Because it's funny, because I kind of similar to you felt like that there could be something to that. I'm going to research that though. Anyway, sorry that was a big long thing. So I would just repeat to myself, my father's toxic energy has no effect on my life. None. And I would just keep playing that over and over. No, Cinnamon, no, I get it. No, I think your relationship should be private. I don't think it should be a secret. That's what I'm saying. Like, people should be aware that that's your boyfriend. Not that they need to know what's going on in your relationship. Mustafa. Love prediction from now until June. After Miriam broke my heart, I'm mostly healing and focusing on myself. Not looking for a relationship currently, but still curious what's coming my way. Okay, by June 1st. Divine timing is going to take over. You don't have anything to worry about. It looks like the world is at your feet and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. You have the Magician, so you can manifest the kind of person that you want, and you can be as specific as you want with this card. I want her to be short, tall, brown hair, blonde hair, whatever. It doesn't matter. Put it out into the universe. Fire sign comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Committed relationship could be on the horizon, possibly with a Sagittarius. I think you're going to have plenty of opportunity, and I think that you can manifest them too. So Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. There's also a Pisces here between now and then. But I think that that's, making the decision to, I'm going to work on myself. I'm hurting over something. I'm going to heal, and then I'm going to move forward with my life. I think it's really healthy, and I also think it's very mature, rather than just grabbing somebody else and putting a Band-Aid over it. So I think you're doing the right thing. And you really seem to be following that. You know what I'm saying? You really seem to be. Energy I get from you is that you're not asking who's coming in tomorrow. It's like who's coming in the long run. So I think that's good. Eat more nuts. They're high in fat and calories. but they're healthy. Just be careful you don't eat too many and then you get constipated. um, Mustafa, how will school be for me this spring semester? It's my last semester before I graduate and begin my career and move out. I'm so nervous. Oh my God, you're going to do fine. You're going to do fine. You have nothing to worry about. You're going to be building stable relationships business-wise that bring in long-term prospects. Seven of Pentacles in reverse is the hard work you put in is now coming back to you. You don't have the weight of the world on your shoulders because everything is moving forward quickly. Page of Pentacles. Excuse me. You're going to be focused on business or a business opportunity or whatever it is very positive. Got nothing to be anxious about anymore. It's moving into the past. Stepping into your own strength. You're going to do fine this semester and you're going to do fine on your own. Good for you. That's quite an accomplishment. Oh, in case anyone was wondering, I used the onion water today or whatever the hell it is, and it stinks. It stinks. I have to wash my hair again tomorrow. I mean, it doesn't smell as bad as it did the first time I tried it. I think I strained it really well this time. It still stinks. Like it smells like a pasta sauce. I don't know. Gia, do you see me having another child? Yeah, well, the opportunity is there. If you want to have another child, you can. Yeah. Yep. I never really cared for Ashton Kutcher, but lately I've been watching Two and a Half Men, which I never watched. I never watched it ever before, but it was on today, and I don't know. Like I like him when he's in the Two and a Half Men and his hair is long. He kind of reminds me of George Harrison, like the Let It Be album, the Beatles. I don't know. Anyway, I never liked him before, but I don't know. Lately I've been watching things with him in it, and I like him. Mustafa, general for next week. You got some nice things happening around money next week. Life comes back into balance. You got money flowing towards you. You could have an Aries around you that may be of significance, or this could be a father, a boss. It could be a very strong male figure in your life that you could be spending time with. Love cup is full around that person. It's not romantic, though. I would say this could be an older family member, or it even could be a boss or a mentor at school that you're spending time with. You got success coming in next week around whatever it is that you've been working on, and you're prepared for it. You've worked hard for that success, so good for you. Listen to this guy. Relax, Dylan. April, P's been actively messaging me. What's he intending to do and what will happen? I think you're going to see each other soon. I would say sometime this week or maybe by next weekend. Looks like the relationship comes into a little bit more balance, but then it could slow down. It's like his energy seems to like be all over the place. It's typical though of a Gemini. So maybe that's just how he is. And I would, if you like him, I would say just don't let that frustrate you. If he comes in, comes on strong or a lot and then sudden kind of back, that just may be how he is. I think that you're going to see him though relatively soon. Mustafa. How big will the drama with the girl M be? My current plan is to leave things as is and not take any more action. I really don't want any more drama. I'm confused on how to deal with her. I would just try. I wouldn't reach out to her. I would just leave things alone. I would say that if she tells her mom and her mom reaches out to your parents and you have to deal with it that way, I would your mom how you feel. Leave it at that. You know what I mean? Like you got good karma coming in around you. I don't think you have much to worry about. And you have the Four of Wands here. If she reaches out to you, I wouldn't answer her. If she goes to her parents and her parents contact yours, I would just tell your mom the truth or your dad the truth. Is it okay now? I think it's okay. Sepia in general. Oh, you have black tourmalines. That's good. Taking time for rest, relaxation recharges your batteries. You may also be spending a lot of time focused on a side business or side career. That might have nothing to do with a 9 to 5 job. You have a wish around it, and there could be an offer in front of you that you're not seeing, or there may be something that you could add to the business that it hasn't clicked for you yet. It will. Whatever the side business is, I think it's creative, and I think that eventually it takes off and it is a nice source of income. Being guided by the divine, the magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities could bring in a new love interest. The sun comes out, but you may be a little bit undecided about how you feel about that love interest. Maybe somebody's interested in you and you're not really feeling it. That's okay. Could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. And it looks like you have success coming in around something that you've been putting a lot of effort into. I'm wondering if it's the job, looking for a new job. That would be great. Sepia love. Got a Sagittarius and a water sign that come up very strong. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Starting a new journey comes up. There's also a Virgo here. Now, I think that you said this Virgo is just a friend. Maybe it is just a friend, but it could be somebody who's significant enough in your life. Or you may be spending time with them or confiding in them or whatever it is. Four of Wands, you could be taking a relationship to the next level in the near future, and you may be turning around and walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. As we move through January and into February, you have a wish, and you could be hearing from someone who you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time, or you may be seeing them. You're going to have some choices coming in between now and the end of February. Somebody from your past could be returning to with the Six of Cups, and you may be undecided about how you feel about them. That's okay. If you don't know how you feel about them, don't make any quick decisions. Lady, do I have a spirit of rejection affecting my life? No, I don't think so. If you did, it's gone. I think that you're clear moving forward. You know, I got to look it up. My dad went for his psoriasis, but this place, and I feel like it would be really good just to cleanse like the auric field, even in addition to what it does physically. It's a room that you go into. It's got like lounge chairs, and it's like a very fine salt that's like pumped through the air, and it's so fine that like it doesn't get in your eyes and or anything like that. But but I mean, for him, the reason he went is because he's got terrible psoriasis. It's supposed to help the skin, and he said that he felt like his skin was soft. He also said that he felt like it cleared out his nose. But I'm wondering if, I mean, I bet that would be really great, like to cleanse your aura and your like entities and that kind of stuff. I have to look it up because if I ask him, he's going to be like, Danny, I don't know what you're talking about. I sat in a salty room for my psoriasis. He used to go to the beach a lot for it, but you know, that's not always practical. You know, like going 45 minutes into a room like this. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to look up the place because I feel like that could help cleanse some of the negativity that we feel, or like any kind of spirits that may be around lurking. Sepia sent Rommel his gift. What will he do after getting it? After he gets it, it looks like this relationship goes a little bit back into balance, and it could become a little bit low. You have a wish around the situation. You may start to feel like now that finally the hard work that I put into this is coming to me, get some good karma coming in. I think he reaches out to you once he gets it, and then you have some good luck. So at that point, just about anything can happen. You may see him, he may take you out to dinner or something, do something nice for you, but whatever it is, there's positivity coming in around a situation that could start to stabilize. Butterfly. Does Kim find H control because of what happened at the wedding? Okay, is it because of what happened at the wedding? Interesting. It comes up again, Emperor in reverse. That might be part of it, but I don't think that's the only time that she thought that he was controlling. It also looks like with this Six of Pentacles in reverse that she may feel like one person puts in much more effort and that the relationship is somewhat off balance. But interesting because the Emperor showed up twice around them in reverse. So it's more than just an isolated incident. This has been something that's gone on before in other arenas. Oh my God, I can't believe that. No, I knew that Hard Passions Tarot, like I've seen her videos and I'm like, she's not going to be trolling me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I knew that, but I can't believe that somebody was saying they were me. What assholes. Like really, like you got nothing else to do but bother us? We're not bothering anybody here. Go about your business. What are you going to bother us? And then you know what happened too once? Somebody came in the room and they started like seeing the people and like making accounts and using their pictures. So it was like regular people who like are loyal people that like Adriana, who is always pleasant and pleasant to everyone. We knew it wasn't her because of the crazy things that this person was saying, but they were using her name and they were using her picture. Adriana is just the one person that I remember, but there were other people too that they did it to. Like, get a fucking life. Although sometimes these losers can be funny. Cinnamon. Sepia, Derek. Well, your interest in him is definitely... And he's somewhat of a disaster. Things for him have definitely turned sour. things are not as good for him as he would like people to believe. He could have a lot of choices around him, but they're all like empty. You know, it's like there may be a lot of nothing around him. And it does look like he's recently walked away from something, or someone's walked away from him because they found out who he really is and they were hurt by it. He's feeling like, I don't know. He's got arguments here in reverse. So I don't know if you've already had an argument with him, or if you've, this is going into the past though. I don't know about arguing with him at this point. The silence may just be the way it goes between now until the end of things. Eventually, at some point, I think he reaches out to you, but I don't think, he's got other shit going on here, but I don't think it happens now. I think it's once you're gone, you're moved, you're on to other places, and then he may reach out to you at some point with a song and a dance about how he screwed things up, and he may try to come back. I feel like you're over it and you're never going back there. It's going to be very funny the way this turns around, because he's the one that acts like he's got all of the choices, or he's the one that acts like he's got all of the opportunities, but they all seem like they're, I don't know how to explain it, like saccharine. They're not real. Like, it's just like, it's like nothing that's going to manifest into anything. The one thing that may have had potential, I think that she's left him. Somebody's recently walked away from him, but he's like all about third-party situations. But he doesn't really care about those people. They're just options. I don't know. He's burning the candle at both ends, and he's going to wind up burning his whole life down. That's what he gets. Too bad for him. Cinnamon. Why West never gave us a chance in a relationship? Am I too much? Well, I don't think you're too much, as far as like, you don't want too much, you're not too demanding. It's not like he couldn't make you happy. I don't think he was ready for a stable relationship. I don't think that he was deserving of it. Like, I don't think that you and him were on the same page. I think you would have been much better and more committed to the relationship because of the person you are. And I don't think that he could meet you halfway. So he didn't meet you anywhere. He felt like he could, like he just wasn't growing. He was kind of stuck where he was. He also right now feels very burdened by the weight of the world being on his shoulders, and he always felt kind of undecided. Like, he felt like some days he wanted things to move forward, some days he didn't, and I think he chose to not have a commitment because he knew he couldn't commit to it and didn't want to do that to you. I don't want to make it sound like he's, like, did you a favor, because that's, you know, like, that's when people say thank God for unanswered prayers. Like, that sucks too, but I think that this is almost easier to walk away from it this way. You know, I think it would have been much more painful if you were in a committed relationship with him, because I don't think that, I think it would have been like committed in like verbal commitment, but I don't know that he would have met you halfway in the relationship, and it just wouldn't have been what you wanted. Yeah, you see what I mean, lady? Like, imagine how all those words, right, going into a kid's subconscious, right? Consciously too, but imagine carrying that all around in your subconscious. Of course, you're gonna keep revisiting that. It's gonna keep coming up because that's what was spoken over you. Try if you can to like change that. You know, even if it sounds stupid or it sounds like redundant, just keep repeating, like, nobody's toxic words have any power over my life. And I have to work on that myself, because even to this day, and even after Lori has told that to me, which was, I had a situation happen in November. Stupid, no big deal. I invited over a couple of friends to help me decorate the Christmas tree. My Christmas tree was like this big. It was no big deal that they didn't come. But I was kind of looking forward to it. And I thought it would be fun. And then one of them couldn't do it. So then I was like, the other friend was like, well, I could come, but it would have to be later. And then I was just like, it's just going to be me and you, whatever. But the point is that I'm still like, now I'm not going to make plans because I don't want to get let down. And I don't want to carry that around with me for the rest of my life, so I have to work on it. Kira, Daniel and I just texted each other. How is he feeling about it? Oh, good. I'm glad that you heard from him. Whoop. How is he feeling about it? He feels okay. Now he's got the Knight of Swords upright, so now you may hear from him again quickly. He may be feeling like there's room for growth and transformation with the Death card. But the Two of Cups is still in reverse. So I'm not thinking he's looking to go back into a commitment at this point. And you may feel disappointed about that. There may be disappointment around the situation. But I think he feels good about the messages. Mustafa, did the girl M tell her mom about the argument? And if so, how did she feel? Okay. I think she did say something, and I think the mother may think that she's making a bigger deal out of it than it actually is. Like, I think the mom, is this girl normally overly dramatic? Because the mother kind of feels a little bit like, just leave it alone. Don't worry about it. You know, it's like she's not taking it seriously, or she's not making a big deal out of it. Ronnie, should I purchase some Florida water? I like to keep it in the house, yeah. Sometimes, you know what I like to do too is to clean the floors with it. Like, I'll put a little bit in water and clean the floors to kind of sweep everything out. Yeah, I would. I'd keep it on hand. I also like it too, to put it back here to kind of like keep things away from there. Mustafa, how should I deal with any drama or conflict that the female M is planning on starting? I just want to be left alone. I would just ignore it. The best way to get rid of anything is to ignore it. Yeah. Nothing will change if you just, you know what I mean? Like, if things can only escalate if you participate in it. If you just ignore it, don't answer, don't get back to the person, don't play into it, it'll go away, because there's nothing, like, they're not getting what they want. They want to argue, they want to fight, they want things to escalate, they want that kind of drama. If you don't participate in it, they don't get what they want and they fuck off. So that's what I would say. TD, do I have COVID-19? I feel some symptoms. Oh boy. Oh boy. I hope you feel better. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't think you have it. I didn't get any aces, so I don't think you have it. I would go get a test anyway. The thing is that one of my friends who recently just had it said he had to take 3 tests before he got a positive. He said that or he got sick right before Christmas. And I spoke to him last week. He said he's feeling much better. He's still a little bit tired. So took a good couple of weeks for him to get over it. But he said that it took 3 tests before he came back positive. So you may have to go a couple of times. And he said to rest, rest, rest. Like, that's like the best thing right now. But I don't know, the cards right now, it's not saying that you have it. April, how's peace energy towards me? Good. Like things have changed for the better. Like things are moving forward. Mustafa. I don't see it. How about lady? Is my next boyfriend a Taurus? Yes, could be. Got a 70% chance, but a little bit higher than that because the Six of Wands is there. I would say, yeah, there's a good chance that a Taurus will be your next boyfriend. Could be a career. Gonna have choices. Could have some choices. No longer waiting for your ship to come in, taking the bull by the horns and moving forward. Cause for celebration comes in around a 9-to-5 job. Something could be disappointing, but things are going to grow and transform and move forward pretty quickly for you. So I would just keep putting it out there. You got the Emperor here. You could take a boss position or a higher position than you have now. Like you could be moving up, even if you're not moving up in this company, in another company, you could be the boss. Money is flowing to you. You got a new opportunity and you're feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain. I think you get more than one opportunity coming in around your current career. Sister, what is S thinking about me? What is S thinking about how I'm doing right now? Thinks that you've... First of all, he feels like he's not like a total tower disaster. He's like a mini tower. But he feels like you've moved past him. He feels like he's got... He put in some effort and now he's not seeing any results. Like this guy's a little bit crazy. But he's feeling like he's got a lot of respect for you right now. At some point, he may reach out and give you an offer that would be hard to turn down. He thinks that you've moved past him and that you're over him. And that you must be, excuse me, with somebody else. His intuition is telling him that you've moved on to someone else and that you don't care about him anymore. And I don't think he likes that. I think he likes to be in control of your emotions. At some point, you could hear from him. Sister, I never heard from him. What happened? He's shut down right now because he feels like he's an asshole and he doesn't want to hear it, or he doesn't want to reach out and be told like, or whatever, however he's feeling right now, or with the truth about the situation. He's well aware of it. He's well aware that he made a mistake and that he made a mess of the situation and that it's his fault. Hermit in reverse, he doesn't want to hear that. He's feeling disappointed in himself and he feels like life is unfair. Meanwhile, he's caused this all. 9 of Cups, you have a wish around the situation. I still think you're going to hear from him. Page of Swords. You should hear from him out of the blue. He's another one, 4 of Cups in reverse, that may make you an offer that you would have a hard time turning down. Because it's like, once he feels like you're gone or you're not coming back, he's going to reach out to you. The both of them will. These two really feel like they're cut from the same cloth. Lady for Zarda in the chat. Oh, thank you. May I know the intentions of the Pisces towards me? All right, Zarda, this is from Lady. Okay, the relationship right now may be a little bit weak. You may have a little bit of a ways to go before you get there. But eventually, you can start a new journey with the Pisces. And the Empress is here. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful if you don't want kids. Success comes in around this situation at some point, but I'm not seeing any love here yet, so it could be down the road a little bit. Until that happens, I would still keep your options open. because you've got some good luck coming in around you, and I don't want you sitting around waiting for something that could take some time. You have an Aries and you have a Sagittarius coming in as well. And both of those people should be treating you with a lot of respect. So if Pisces doesn't step up to the plate and these two show up, I would at least be open to them, because the Pisces looks like they're a little bit down the road. You may have to go out with the Aries or the Sagittarius first. And then sometimes when your energy is cut away, the person takes notice and they come forward. Let's see what happens. Pisces doesn't look like their intentions are to move forward quickly right now. Butterfly, is Kim concerned for her sister in regards to H? Well, a little bit. Not, and not, it's like, okay, there's sharp energy around the situation. But the Knight of Pentacles is here, which means things move forward quickly, or it could, she could move past the sharp energy fast. Thing is here is this is how she feels. Fools in reverse. Ooh, excuse me. Fools in reverse. Something around the situation is going to get exposed, which is going to change the dynamic of the situation. Once whatever this is gets exposed, and I don't know what it is, they're going to have to deal with this before their relationship can move forward. So whatever comes out needs to be dealt with. So she may be feeling like it's all going to come out. And when it all comes out, then we'll deal with it from then. I don't think that she's overly concerned with her sister. Mustafa, how did my parents and siblings think of my new red camo shirt I wore yesterday and my beard? I like this look. I've been getting so much attention on the streets. Good for you. I think that they liked it too. Got the Judgment card, which is like being guided by the divine. They may be feeling like you're not waiting for your ship to come in. You're taking control. You're changing. You're growing. I think that they were, I don't want to say impressed, but they noticed that the look was different and they liked it. And maybe also looked a little bit more mature. Yes. I worked with this guy. He was one of those really, really smart people that couldn't get out of his own way. Like he just couldn't function. Like he couldn't set an alarm clock. He was always late for work. Like one time the guys in the shop told him that his car was out of blinker fluid and he believed it. He was looking to go buy blinker fluid. Like the guy just, but he was really smart. Like one of those really smart people that just has no common sense. And he used to do these experiments. It's so funny. And he said, listen to what he said. He said that, he goes, I can walk into a bar any day. And he goes, and it's not true what they say about, you can attract more bees with honey than vinegar. He's like, it's not true. He goes, I picked up a girl because I walked into a bar and I said to her, you know, you look like a fucking man. And I'm like, I can't imagine him of all people saying that. He goes, but the truth is that he's like, it pays to be a dick. Like that's what he's like. Nobody wants the nice guy. Anyway. And then his other thing was he wasn't, I mean, he was like an average sized guy. He felt he didn't get any respect, so he grew a beard, but a full beard, like a mustache, a beard. And he didn't have it really long. It was just like, and he said that like he would go anywhere and he'd be great. Like, hello, sir. How are you, sir? Walked into a bar and I picked up a woman. I said, you know, you look like a man. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were a man. Interesting, though. But that's something to keep in mind. Sometimes it's true. Nice guys finish last. April, what's the future hold for me and P? Anna, I didn't even see yours. I'm gonna make sure that I get to Anna tonight. Well, it looks like the relationship moves forward over the next couple of weeks. And it feels like you may be feeling like things are on the right track, but it does look like at some point he pulls his energy back, or he doesn't put in enough effort for you. And you may get sick of and tired of playing this back and forth with him. Let's see what happens. Give him a chance. Let's see what goes on over the next couple of weeks. It just looks like he's kind of all over the place. It's like if somebody calls him tonight and they're like, oh, you want to go out tonight or whatever, and he'll go if he's available. But it's like if he makes plans like long term, it's like I don't know that he keeps it in his head. So I don't know. He seems more of like a spur of the moment kind of person. I don't know. Give him a chance. It looks like over the next couple of weeks, there's opportunity for things to move forward. Kira, what can I expect next from Daniel and timing? I would say more communication comes in, possibly over the next couple of days. I would say communication over the next 8 days. Lady, did one for TV vet. Anna, send it. Send another one. I have to do one for TV vet, and then I'll make sure I get to Anna, because she was in the last 2 lives and I didn't get to her. See, that's the annoying thing about the trolls, is that the things disappear because they're all saying stupid shit. CS, does Jay want me to be his Valentine? No, but it's the middle of January, and there's no guy right now that's even thinking about Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is over a month away, or a little under a month away. So I wouldn't, like, that's probably the last thing on any guy's mind right now until the middle of February. Like, they just don't think like that. So no, it's not coming up, but I don't think it's something that's running through his mind. Sarah, energy reading of my connection with the Pisces. There's indecision and a little bit of sharp energy around the situation. I don't know what the relationship is between the two of you, but it looks like it's either slow or stuck. Angel, what are Elise's feelings for me? And what is the outcome if I tell her my feelings? She thinks that you're nice, caring, stable, sincere, that you make a good friend. I think if you told her your feelings, she would be surprised that you felt that way. And I don't think things would move forward right away. I think that it would take her a minute to kind of absorb all of that and then make a decision. think inevitably at some point the two of you can move forward, but I think she's going to be very surprised. Let's put it that way. I don't think that she thinks that you feel that way about her. Kira, the next 3 days. Got some money coming in. You may make a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You may be feeling a little bit weak about something, or you may just be feeling weak in general. You may be tired or something like that. It's not the biggest of deals. It does look like your intuition is spot on, but you might feel like a little bit stuck as far as like things moving forward or things transforming. You do have a wish coming in over the next 3 days, so put that out into the universe. At the Aquarius's intentions. Okay, he may be dealing with a little demon here, but his intentions are for things to move forward. He's got the Wheel of Fortune, the world at his feet, and he's got a lot of respect for you. He's not holding himself back. Love cup here is full, and he could be persistent. But the devil is there, so there is something that could be interfering in this situation, but it doesn't make a difference. He's still going to want things to move forward. Anna, I noticed Jay's phone no longer has the block active. Will I hear from him soon, and will it go well? What are his thoughts and energy towards me? Okay, will I hear from him soon? I don't think you're going to hear from him that soon. If you hear from him, I'm only getting a 33% chance, yes. If you hear from him, it should go well. But I'm not convinced that you're going to hear from him soon because it's coming up pretty low. Listen to your intuition. The moon, listen to your intuition. If you hear from him, it goes well. I'm not 100% sure that you're going to hear from him, though. I think that that's the issue. His energy towards you is... it's a little stuck. It's like it's like stuck and non-transforming. Like things are sort of stuck where they are right now. Let's see what happens when Mercury goes retrograde. That could bring him back, or you could bring communication back. And that happens at the end of January, right through like the end of February. Brenda, how would I feel about the job that I start on Monday? I think you feel pretty good about it. You have the Eight of Pentacles. I mean, this could be on the job training. It could be going back to school for something new, learning a new area of study, whatever it is. It's positive. You have the Magician here. You may need to have a little bit of patience, but it looks like you make a decision to like give it a shot and enjoy it. Move forward. Yeah, I think overall it goes pretty well. Kira, will Daniel and I reconcile, and if so, when? At this point, I'm getting a 33% chance that you reconcile. And if you do, it could be within the next 2 weeks. 2 days to 2 weeks, I'll say. 2 days to 2 weeks. Butterfly, is Kim concerned with her sister's relationship with H? No, I don't think so, no. Okay, it is 12:30. So can we cut the super chats off and I will answer for the moderators? Who here haven't I gotten to? Um, about Maurice, will the Pisces move forward towards me, and if so, when? Timing doesn't look good around the situation. Timing is down. I'm only getting a 33% chance this person moves towards you. If they do, it would be within the next 6 weeks. Let's see, who else haven't I done? Babisha, may I know the thoughts and intentions of S towards me? You may be feeling like there's a long road ahead of you, and you could be feeling like the situation is weak. This person is like slow and steady wins the race. You're going to have choices. So if this person doesn't step forward the way you want them to, you may decide to turn around and walk away from them. You have a fire sign coming in. If they're a fire sign, I would say at some point their energy changes to a little bit more ambitious. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. If they're not, I would say this person is like really slow and they're not intending to move forward too much. So keep your options open because the fire sign's coming in that could be quite ambitious. Now, I told the Pisces that I'm opening myself up to someone, his next move. He feels like he's got a long road ahead of him, but he's still going to be persistent. He still wants you to be with him, and he's got anxiety over this. You kind of turned his world upside down. Here he is. He shows up right here. And here's his world upside down. He can't imagine that you're going to be with somebody else and not be with him. He's going to try for success. He's not giving up. So, you know, until the day that, you know, it's like set in stone that you're with somebody else and that you're not going to be with him, he's going to keep trying. He's definitely feeling prepared to put more effort in. But this kind of gave him a kind of like a punch to the gut. Oh, I mean, oh well. Go ahead. I'll do one for you. Oh my God, if you wearing a false engagement ring, I bet you're going to be picking up guys left and right. Are going to be all over you. That's true. That's okay. While I wait for John, let me do Stacy for general love. I can't believe that somebody pretended to be me and was trolling Moon's account. I would never, ever, ever, ever troll anybody's account, even if I hated their guts, even if I was paid $1 million. I would never do that to somebody. But I can't believe somebody was using my name. But that just, you know, like anyone that knows me knows I would never do that. But it's just like they're so stupid. Like what did they write that I think you take a shower you smell? Like you should be hurt by that. Because that's what we got here tonight. Okay, Stacy, you've got money coming in, plus you've got the Empress, which is love, money, abundance, fertility. Please be careful whenever the Empress shows up if you don't want children right now. Out of the clear blue sky, a soulmate type relationship should be entering. If you're not with anyone right now, it could be with a Gemini. You meet this person through divine timing. You also have an air sign around you. It could be another Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, or it could be just the one Gemini shows up. But either way, the love cup is full, passion is there, and there's long-term possibility with the Four of Wands. I don't eat cornstarch. I use it in my, what do you eat it for? I use it to make my deodorant. Oh, to help you gain weight. Oh. I use it in my deodorant. John, general until February 2021. You just eat it, just plain, like out of the thing? General from now until February. You could be focused on a new business endeavor, and that could take off pretty quickly and bring your life back into balance. Page of Pentacles could be a business endeavor that's practical, grounded, down to earth, and you may be putting a lot of focus in there. I think it's a good thing. The hard work that you put into it will be sure to pay off. It could be a long road ahead of you, though, towards complete success, but somebody could be making you an offer that would be hard to refuse around a personal business endeavor. Strength comes in around that. You're heading towards all 10 cups being full. You may not be there yet, and it might not happen in the month of February, but you're on your way. You're prepared. Love cup is full. Soulmate connection comes in. Listen to your intuition. Intuition is heightened. And don't forget to take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care with the Four of Swords. It's important. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan, something that makes you feel a little bit of relief around money. Or putting money aside for something. Whatever it is, it's positive. All right. Alrighty, then that's it for me. Oh, let me just do Adriana. Is he coming back? He's coming back, yes. Yeah. You're very welcome. All right, guys, I will see you all tomorrow when she goes and takes her nap. I don't know what time, maybe 2 or 3. And if anybody needs anything, feel free to email me, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you very much. Have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.